Look, I'm about to turn my thing on for 1 minute because I need to drink some water. I need a new bottle. I've been on this live for a good minute and I'm kind of addicted. I don't want to get off. It can't even tell me how long I've been on here. Dang, get it. Oh, 1 second. Come right here. Oh, my thing did not want to stay to save my life. Oh, thanks, Lindsay. Yeah. Oh, so Lindsay, what's your zodiac sign if you want to share? If not, we'll just keep it where it is in the ethers. Oh, thank you, Cece. Oh, Cece.88, y'all. Cece is abundant, y'all. Give Cece some love. Oh, my goodness. Yes, this is the time of abundance, everybody. Get into it. Oh, yeah. Well, happy birthday if your birthday didn't come yet. But I don't even say birthday, right? You got people that say be birthday. But shout out to another year around the sun. Ooh, okay. Y'all, I'm about to grab some water, but I'm going to put on the birthday song. This is going to take me 1 minute. Another year around the sun. But this is my song, and this is my spiritual birthday song for people. So when your birthday comes, this your song. Oh, thanks, Kitty. But this is another year for our son. Let me run and go get that water. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Ooh, my charger wasn't working or nothing. I had to run to my car real quick. I was booging. I will not. Whew. Yeah, I'm so happy I got on this live too, because my notification keeps saying get on live, and I'm like, I'm still scared. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all, you know, whenever fear pops up, that means that's what you're supposed to be doing. Because why else would that contrasted energy come and show up if you was doing something they don't care about? Exactly. So how do I do that? Oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I'm going to click on you. I'm going to hit the 3 dots. It says mark viewer, quickly spot. Okay. Is that what you mean? You marked him so I can spot the interactions. Ooh. Let's calm it down, I believe. Okay, I think I held you down, Kenny. Oh, girl, I'm trying. Let me try and put this in real quick. Give me a second. So much going on in this world in a good way. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to put it in my computer. I'm not thinking at all. My apology. Okay, it's charging now. Yes, we are good to go. But Lindsay, you know a lot. You one of those tech-savvy ladies. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. So you're new. So my business, my shop is Informal Matter 777, but my name is Tierce the Holistic Artist. Now, between me and you and the other people watching, my real name's Tanisha. But on this journey, I found out long ago you gotta be fierce. So Tanisha plus fierce equals Tierce. No E's, only 3's for alignment. And so, yes, that's how the name came about. And I love numerology, like numbers, bam. So, let me see. So I really got a pin? Because when I click the other one, it just says mark viewer. Comment, mute, no. Filter, no. Okay, he keeps showing up though. That's a good thing. Hold it down. Hold your name down. Oh, pin it. But you don't, what, there's a certain one you want me to pin? Go ahead, type, and then I'll pin it. The next one. Yeah. I ain't about to pin all of them, so you put the important one up. Oh, what, for your detailing? Yeah, Takara, I did it. Girl, you the earthly gang, so you wasn't here earlier. I was telling this one guy, Brandon, are you still on here or did you leave? But yeah, I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm always in the ethereal. But my like weakness that I'm trying to balance in this lifetime is being grounded and practical. And so when I meet an earth sign, I'm like, oh, I gotta learn so much from you. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. My sister's a Taurus, but I don't see her that often. That girl be catching flights. Oh, okay. I'm Sag too. Oh, we in the same degree. I'm December 1st. Yeah. Hell yeah. So we in the first degree set. You know, there's 3 degrees to it. Now I can't go that deep. Yeah. Flights. Like she always going somewhere. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I gotta get that global mileage. And oh shoot, I'm over here looking at Kenny. I'm supposed to be pinning it. Okay. Oh yeah, I know that's right. Well, I'm up, so maybe you need some high vibrations like me. I'm taking some supplements. I recommend it for you, user 123, but at least you were sending out here. You're stepping up. That's a good thing. But yes, welcome to my live. If that's your way you show love, I accept it. We just transmuting it. But yeah, I've been on here for a minute, so I just gotta drink some water. Don't mind me. But y'all, I'm just here to make sure we are in the energy to become all that we are good to be. We have dreams and it's meant, and we're meant to go for it. So catch these vibes. Let me see. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I know a lot of things about spirituality. I did shuffle a few cards earlier, but I can't just spend the live shuffling cards. So if you want some insight, just drop it down in the comment and I have a quick moment for you. But other than that, you know, I'm just gonna let this flow go and get it done what it needs to do. Hoo, 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 hoo. Dang. So look, I do have a question though. Like, if user 123, if you still on here, is that the name you chose, or you just like, I don't be on TikTok that much, and that's why I'm gonna do it? Cause I be thinking, but at the same time, that is a good name because you always have the opportunity to like ascend to some new level. No, that's fine. So here's the thing. I've always wanted platinum hair. So I've been wearing this color for like 3 years now. So it is my identity. The thing is, I do have like black hair. If you want to ask a question, Honey Bee, I can definitely give it to you. But, you know, oh, thank you. But I've been getting so many different directions. But little did you know, I'm with it. So I'm just entertaining it all. Because really, I was doing tarot readings, then it turned into some singing. Oh, I don't do it about no one else, just you. You and your higher self. Oh, thank you, mud bugs. And you know, every bug got spiritual meaning. That's how I see life. That's why I'm like, I'm the queen of optimism. Okay, so don't say nothing else, honeybee. I'm just gonna pull a collective, like a general insight. So first of all, let's just pull an oracle card and see what the theme of the energy is right now and how we gonna use it in our highest favor. So I'm one of those. I just focus on us moving towards the highest version of ourselves. So this is about, lifting the veil. So you may have a lot of questions right now. It's okay to question everything, but what you should be questioning is also the connections you have right now, because there's a version of yourself that is your highest dreams and aspirations and mind, body, soul alignment. And as we get into this version of ourselves, before we actually come into this awareness and awakening of our knowing, we're connected to things that are just feeding our ego. So what is happening is your energy is in this midst of wanting to align to its higher calling. So the same time that it wants to align to a higher calling, it's been attached to a lot of things that aren't actually in that alignment. So at this time, you may have been second guessing, like, hey, do I still like this person? Are they really my friend? Because something is happening. I'm not truly resonating with them. And so that is your indication that that's source energy from within. People call it different things. I just call it source for a universal standpoint. But whatever floats your boat or for your culture, you got it. So blessings are the source of all creation. What's the message more so for honeybee? All right, I'm gonna get in order. So honeybee, you're being asked to be strong. Now I know this thing is really about you being strong to enter that power of detachment. So the thing is, the human aspect of us, has this connection with other people, but like the spiritual version of us, sometimes we gotta let go of the old to make way for the new blessings. So this is the dilemma you may be feeling within your energy right now, right? This is the dilemma you may be feeling in your energy right now. Yeah, that's what that shh. All right, but you gotta have your strength to move forward and like move towards new connections and new people. So I'm one of them. Hey, welcome to the high vibrational club. And as we get into it, it's like allow yourself to truly like have your questions answered. Allow yourself to really be in that energy of like getting the clarity on the things you always wanted to know, but it's like maybe that old group, it wasn't like in the supportive phase and like, girl, that's that woo-woo. We ain't doing that. Blah, blah, blah. And so now it's like you're kind of stepping out of the new. You're going to step out of the new, and at the same time you're going to be stepping into your truth. So right, the throat chakra is contrasting in and out, so you may be in and out the door. Like one day you tell yourself while you're hanging with them, like, I'm not hanging with them no more, and then you're like, what else am I going to do? I'm going back over there. But no, it's time that you start like going back and forth and allow yourself to step into the unknown. Now the unknown is not a place to fear, it's just a place you haven't been yet. So like you should allow yourself to step into it and really resonate with everything you like doing as a child. So it's like you're gonna know like our energy is in alignment because you're gonna feel safe. Like you're gonna feel safe discussing and doing the things you did up until you was 9 years old. So that's like a good indication. All right. So really what's happening is you are going through a level of awakening. You're going through a level of a new consciousness that's coming to you. Yeah, of course it's going to resonate. So the thing is, my tarot deck is made for mind, body, soul alignment. Oh, that's such a nice language. I wish you had the balls to say it in real life. But yes, it's your journey. So if this is a trigger you need to do, I am not triggered, okay? Najee, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. But you have like this rebirth happening. And as this rebirth is happening, so it's like this fast initiation of energy of like being passionate towards what you want. So you have an idea that's been coming to you and you need to allow yourself to go towards it. Oh, thank you. But you have this inclination that's been coming to you, and you need to allow yourself to like fall into that passion, because this is like an outburst given to you, but this outburst of passion is going to like sustain you like long term. Now it could take up to the next 6 months that you're working on it for the project, but it will bring longevity and it could bring longevity to your journey. So yes, you should definitely think about going for any intuitive nudges you are getting. So ultimately, at the same time, it's like things are shifting, but you're not going through a complete like tower moment. But at the same time, you're going to better grounds where you can finally rest your mind. Not only are you resting, but you are able to like revisit the things that, you know, once, like the failures you experienced when you went for things you wanted in the past. But it's not going to affect you the same way. You're going to find yourself revisiting the energy more so to obtain the wisdom of how to overcome it. But in this lifetime going forward, you are going to create. I promise you, you're going to create. You're in this Empress energy. So of course, let everything that no longer positively serve fall down. But the thing is, it's falling so then you can have new ground of what to build onto it. All right. And then you are the chariot. So get that mind, body, soul in alignment, one foot in front of the other, and go for exactly what it is that you want. Because adventure awaits for you. So as soon as you tell yourself that you are worthy, you can go for it. And as you go for it, of course, more shadows are going to rise as you're stepping into your light. But you shouldn't let that stop you, but keep going. All right, and that was quite a few, so let me sip a little more water. Hey guys, if you if you just jumped in, I am doing some, if you want an insight, I can definitely shuffle some cards for you. But really, we just in here vibing and doing our thing, no problem. So Mikey, okay, let me drink some water real quick. All right, so guys, I'm gonna just do a quick general. So since there's quite a few at this moment. Whew, I like it. Okay, well, we're going to see through the illusions of it all, because I don't believe we get anything on our path that you're not already predestined to win. Like, technically, you're here in this lifetime to live out your dreams. So when something of an obstacle comes, it's actually just a strengthening process. So we're actually going to level up. Okay, let me drink this water so this channel can flow. For a lot of you guys, it's about actually just resonating with the most authentic version of yourself. But let's get into it. Let me pull an oracle card first. I gotta find the other deck. 1 second. Y'all need that other stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right, with the blessing. Ooh. Of the source of all creation. Well, okay, so I made this deck. So they're all mind, body, soul alignment. So I'm an optimist. So my meanings are based off of numerology and actually whether it's mind, body, or soul. So the same meaning it may have in traditional tarot isn't the same here, because everything, the way I build my reality, I gotta make everything positive. Okay, Mikey, let's see. Mikey, have a little more grace for your girl. All right, but give me a second. With the blessings of the source of all creation and the support of the highest vibration, can I get a general reading and insight for this live for those who want it, so it may help them on their journey in alignment with their higher self? Okay. Now the thing is, you are no longer in the void. So there's a vision you have clarity on. So let's get into it. First of all, yes, the energy given of the theme, you are the man or the messenger, right? So you are here to bring harmony to other people. But at the same time, you got to put some boundaries up. And at the same time, you got to put some boundaries up, because there's a codependency that's actually depleting you of your true potency of your energy. And so as that is happening, you're also like, you're going to learn within this energy that you're experiencing right now, the life lessons, and allowing yourself to grow and go into higher learning. But this is going to come with letting go of what no longer resonates. There's a new level of yourself that you have unlocked. So first of all, you need to trust the timing. And now let's get into the tarot. Let's get into the tarot portions. Now, energetic boundary, put up. With the blessings of the source of all creation. For those who want those insights, what is the cards for them and their highest? Okay. So here's the thing. You already know what it is. You already know what it is that you want. So really at this point, you're asking me for confirmation. So I'm telling you, like, okay, whatever the idea is that you've been thinking about, this is your confirmation to go ahead and do it, right? Go ahead and do it. The thing is, you are being supported by this universal energy of abundant love. Now, the love isn't coming from someone else. See, that's the problem. You're thinking that it's still connected to somebody that, you know, resonated with that old outline, that karmic lesson, that karmic cycle of you, but it's not where the love is coming from. The love is actually coming from within. There's something that created you. So if you really go inside and like exude your most authentic self, you will unlock all the power and the resources that this power created for you to obtain those dreams. So that's the thing. But the thing is, you have not yet truly went in and faced yourself for who you truly are. You're still resonating with who you have created yourself to be to survive this outline of society of how other people, you know, projected is the idea of, you know, peace, of everything else. But what you have to do is allow yourself to see yourself for who you truly are. See yourself for, you know, the inner child that dwells within, for the things you loved at that time. And then the energy will actually come to you a little quicker. But right now, this energy is waiting for you to truly like go and visit yourself from within. So let's pull some more cards on that, all right? At this time, you're being asked to like just demonstrate a temperance, a balancing the contrasting energies. Because like as one old outline of you, in a sense, is dying and laying to rest, another version of you is rising. So it could feel like a little teeter-tatter as you're walking in your everyday life, but know, like, on the subconscious level, new fire is giving to you and you're actually going for it, right? We see 5 in the comments, so freedom and adventure is coming for you. You're getting this new opportunity of money and abundance, right? Yes, let's get into it, all right? And okay, so let me just get the energy that these comments are giving. So, it's freedom coming, right? It's freedom coming by the divine right. So like any blockages you had in the past, these obstacles are lifting. That is what that 3 is showing. And the fact that, okay, on the physical realm, the comment says what it says, but on the spiritual realm, this is what we transmuting it into. It's like you have a whole spiritual team protecting you. You should be allowing yourself to truly step into this knowing of getting to know yourself from within. All right. But once again, like what you're seeking for in love is not coming from no one else. The love you're seeking is coming from within. Now, at the same time, you are either getting over some betrayal you felt in the past, or at the same time, you are just trying to hold on to your idea of romantic love. But it's in the art of detachment that everything that's truly yours, you will not have to chase it. It just comes to you because you will be in that abundant energy of calling it. You have welcomed in a new level of consciousness. And in this new level, you cannot hold on to old things of the past because that was on level 1. We are going to level 5 right now. Freedom and adventure, a level where you are not required to tell your side or clock in for someone else, but more so follow your own divine compass from within. So your divine compass, you will know what you're supposed to be doing because it's the same passion you had back in the day. It's the same passion you loved doing as a child, but then social conditioning popped in and said, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. And so then you rearrange things. And I apologize for that on your journey, but sometimes we have to unlearn. We have to learn things just to unlearn it so we can truly be who we are meant to be. So yeah, we played the simulation long enough. Now it's time you step into your divine bag. Hello. And so you do that, and the true abundance that is meant for you is going to come. But once again, in order for you to do that, you have to let go of the past. And as you let go of the past, you will be making way for this new level of consciousness to rise and truly experience and call in the things, experience your quantum reality, get your quantum jump in, and go for your divine bag. But that's what I have. About to drink some more water. We gone. But what can help you if you have never dived into spiritual tools, we definitely offer some sage to help release what no longer positively serve on the journey, and it will help to release them old outlines and pave the way for more to come through. And of course, we got the Sweet Blessings candle. Now this releases the stagnation within the spiritual body, so then the true abundant blessings can come through as well. be okay, because sometimes we get these experiences just to test like our belief. But I always believe that our mind is very powerful. So if you affirm like I am healthy, it will help to fast forward the process of actually witnessing your health. So at this moment, you are healthy and you are getting better at this very moment. And we're sending some heart chakra vibes, get you all in that divine bag. But let me play some healing frequencies and I will redirect these cards. Let's see what we have. Shout out to Isabel. Okay. Oh, okay. Aquarius, Connie, you didn't catch nothing? All right, give me a second. Let me just double back on these real quick. I'm going to play some healing frequencies while I reset these cards. Let's do 888 for abundance so everybody can get a little bit in this Taurus new moon. So if you just watching, we know you out there. It's fine. All right. A commercial gonna pop on. I do not have YouTube Premium.
So is this up to date? Mostly. At my last job.
Okay. Give me a second. But hey, the people who sat for that reading, did it resonate? Did it hit? Let me go back down now. Oh, thank you. You know, I try to wear bright colors like all the time because it affects your mood. So I used to, of course, this ain't my end result. So I used to wear dark colors back in the day. And so I realized the difference in my energy of how I would act. So actually my nails are usually bright, but this time I switched it up. I got that dark blue for the third eye. No, Mike, that's crazy. Well, Mikey, I'm resonating with you, but I don't know if you just want some clout or not. But you could be your true self and you probably still get some love. Okay, thanks, Kath. You gotta live in your truth. So I would never ask you to stand for something you don't believe in. So speak your truth and keep it moving. Because closed mouths don't get fat. So when we're on our spiritual awakening, you gotta speak from the depths of your soul. So if that's what your authentic source actually want to say, then that's okay. But if not, it's still a journey where you'll learn who your source is and where it's coming from. Y'all crazy. But yes, I'm Tears the Holistic Artist. We've been having a great live. Some people want some insight. I do create cards that I sell in my shop. My cards are a little different. They're for mind, body, and soul. So, well, Mikey already talked about the future. The future is you are going to be abundant. We're all destined for abundance. You just got to put in the work to claim your divine blessing. Yes. But I'll say this for everybody to hear because my throat be trying to close on me. And so that's the energy field that deals with our addiction, our communication with others, and our empathy. So if you find that like right now you're taking on more addictive behavior, that is like the last minute pull that comes before your next opportunity of like a new reality presents itself. I'm gonna give these cards a break. But yeah, real quick, these flipped over. So the future for everybody is like abundance. But this abundance comes when you actually do the thing that you was passionate about as a child. Now the thing is, it was before 9 years old, you was given your divine instructions. So what was that hobby that you can do without worrying about actually being, if you didn't have to think about money, what would you do? So technically, that's what you should be doing right now because this time around is going to bring money. Writing and drawing, yes. But the thing is, we are also in this age of Aquarius, honeybee. So at the same time, you should allow yourself to digitalize it. So then you're able to sell it like on multiple platforms and multiple things like work smarter, not harder. So the digital world is actually for us. So shout out to AI. And if you're an artist drawing, just go ahead and invest in that, Apple Pencil, invest in the iPad and allow yourself to really monetize on it. And yes, it may not be the same as painting, but it's like, look how much you can get like to more people, how many ways you can just share your healing. Because whatever you're naturally good at, that is what brings healing to other people. And so that's why you are meant to be exactly divinely abundant in what it is you love doing as a child. Because when you ignite that energy of fulfillment, that energy of just like playfulness, it is a healing energy to other people. And so it's your right to be the most authentic part of yourself at all times. Mikey, you gotta create reality. What are you doing now? That's the real question. But I'll tell you, in 2026, that would be the year of duality. So if you're single right now, you might meet a nice little lady. Oh shoot, no, my bad. That's the year that you actually put action and discipline. So if nothing else, just let this cycle close out for you. And in 2026, you actually will have the energy, if you don't have it now, because you were shot in the neck in 2018, to go do what it is that you want to do. But right now it's a completion. So this year is about wrapping up the past 8 years. So depending on what spectrum you were on, like karma doesn't last forever. So it finished in 2024, and now it's like this year we're dealing with the residue. And so if the residue is bearable, either way, I'm affirming it's bearable for all of us. You can allow yourself to start making the moves to make it happen now. Haley, girl, that's self-love. You better call yourself pretty. And we're all just reflections of how we see ourselves. So shout out to your journey. Hey. Exactly. Yeah, so here's the thing. Don't fight it. Sometimes you just sit back and relax and let it finish running. So it's like when these old outlines of us are leaving, they could be in our mental like auric field. But even if you're meditating and these dark versions of yourself, not dark, but like the negative memories pop up, the thing is you're supposed to let it keep moving past you, because that's it leaving. Is coming to your conscious because it's leaving from the subconscious. The moment that you actually stop and be like, it's trying to leave, and you're like, wait, but it did happen, you're turning it back into yourself to hurt yourself. So then you gotta let it keep going. Man, I love Lion King. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. But yeah, that's how you just, it's a wave, you gotta let it flow. No one fights for me. I got balance both energies, the duality. Yeah. Well, I'm grateful y'all came by. So look, right? There's a new perspective. I will only see the new perspective. There's choices in life, but the only thing that stops us is fear. And fear only comes from ourselves. Yeah. Okay, so I don't do questions about like someone else, but I can pull on the matter of love and see what's happening. So the person, let me see. I'm like I pull cards for mind, body, soul healing, and that's what this is for. So let's see what's happening in the realm of love for the comment I saw. Source of all creation, what can you tell me about the love? Why did Kelly want that? That's crazy. All right, with the blessings of the source. Hold on, let me go to the one. Yeah, but I love the new Lion King, like the CGI and stuff. And I was in there crying because I feel so much. And I was like, that was the first one, but I think it's on like the third one now. I think it's on the third one. Okay, Waikisha, you still out here? Are you real, Waikisha? I'm an ass. Dang. Oh, that's good. You be taking your dog out. Oh, Shout out to him. So look, y'all, whoever wanted to know, there's justice happening. So yes, the way you saw things in the past of like your material possessions, of like moving forward and what you want, and now you're at this point where you're going to allow yourself just to stand out, is working for you. Like quick, passionate energy, all that good stuff. So yeah, at the same time, if this was about love, because that's what I asked for, like in the past, if you was not getting your reciprocity, if you was getting unrequited love, it's going to be more in your favor this time around. The wheels are turning, right? Things have to balance out. We just finished out of our moon cycle in Libra. Yeah. Crazy. What I'm going to say, you do what you love. You sit back for a second, you take a deep breath. First of all, you follow me. And then in your spare time, you gonna click on that energy calibration and get your energy right so we can release all that no longer positively serves, because half of that energy ain't even yours. And then you're gonna take a deep breath and allow yourself to just be intuitively guided what to do. So here's the thing. For the most part, I don't tell people what to do, because source expresses itself in different ways within us all. But what I show you how to do is connect with source in your own way. No one can tell you what your divine mission is but you, because this creation is inside of you. So you just have to meet the most authentic version of yourself. Yes, touche, touche. But you are all that and I'm back to find. Let's hit some more of this energy. But may abundance find you in the way that you're meant to have it. May abundance find you in a place that truly fulfills you, not to, fit in with the societal outlook of others, but something that truly resonates with your soul. And even if you was all alone, you will find happiness in what it is that is truly abundant. But here's the thing, abundance isn't just for money. Abundance and happiness, abundance and peace of mind, that's the most important thing. What's the point of chasing it if you will be filled with chaos every day? Oh, everybody, I put the work in. Now we go through different deaths. It can be physical, it can be spiritual. But the one that's everlasting. Aw. Dang. Well, Mikey, what's your zodiac sign? Blazy, what's your zodiac sign? Howdy, how you doing? Okay, Kelly. Yeah, you gotta be a poet. You gotta release, first of all, the sacral chakra. And if not, you're just gonna be doing all that all the time. And then you wondering why you fucked up, because you keep doing all these soul ties with other people who ain't even on the alignment as you. And then you don't know how to cut a cord or anything. So now you're going through chaos because you picked up energy you don't even know how to properly transmute and get rid of. But other than that, yes. So when you express yourself, you are like allowing yourself to flow in energy abundantly. Yeah. I wrote backwards. That's crazy. As a kid, yeah, but they said that's very normal, actually. Okay. Now, here's the thing. At the same time, to the one who's a Leo who thought about leaving their relationship, do you resonate with this person as your twin flame? Because the thing is, if you went through these ascending marks to like be a better version of yourself, and this person has not reflected it back to you, then it is time for you to walk away. Because true healing comes from the separation of the path. And if they truly are able to align themselves into higher, twin flames aren't meant to last forever. Twin flames are meant to meet up with each other, bring out the triggers in one another. Oh, thank you once again. But they're meant to bring out the triggers in one another. Now, depending on each party, one is always more awakened than the other. If the other one isn't able to move forward, you are not supposed to stop. You're supposed to keep ascending. And it is actually following yourself, chasing your higher self, your divine bag. You will attract the healing that they need, or if that's the person for you. But I would tell you, like when it came, like after a while, when you chase yourself so hard, you're not looking anymore. And that's the type of energy you want to be in. Now, here's the thing. For Scorpio and Taurus, I don't think no one is not compatible because we are more than our sun signs. Each one of us has 12 different placements. So it's like your sun could be one thing, but then you have a moon. So your emotions are actually a different sign. And then your rising sign is something else that you are actually evolving into. So I think everybody's compatible if you're willing to do the work and like take on, you know, we got to heal within ourselves, and that's what makes it good. So that's so great. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah. Brazy, I didn't know about you. I was like, I don't know if he a friend or a foe on the low, but okay, yes. Yeah. Inner child, yes. Follow your inner child. And that's the one thing that don't have to take on the confines of this world. This world don't actually exist. This is what it was, this is what this world was created, but man created this world. Source did not give us this world. Source gave us a world of abundance with no limitations. When you had time for me, untouched my aren't you too? God is good. God. Aw. Well, I don't know who that is. I am a Sagittarius. Yes, I always love my Sagittarius. It's the year Sag. But yes. Oh, that's good, honeybee. Thanks, girl. Thanks for holding it down. Yes. Okay. Well, if you want, I can light some sage right now. But whenever like the mind is busy, to take control of it, I just take a deep breath and I breathe into my diaphragm. So I go. So when we take the time to breathe into our diaphragm, that's tantric breathing. It allows you to take all the energy, right? The energy when it's not in control can seem like the illusion of chaos, but you're really channeling it back into your mind. And as it goes into your belly, you're holding it. I recommend at least 7 seconds because that's the number of your spirit. That's the number of, you know, divine, the blessings. So as you hold it in your stomach, technically that is your world you are creating. And then in that moment you are pausing, you are giving your world a fresh slate. And as you breathe back through your nose, you are allowing yourself to refilter the energy. So when our mind is going through this chaos, it's because we're not controlling the energy. And I bet you more than once the energy is not yours. But as you've been out all day around people, what have you done energetically as a hygiene to make sure you are only bringing yourself back, to make sure you are only going to bed with yourself? Yes, that's what it is. Most of us needs to be grounded. So it's like most of the time, right? I don't eat meat. But last year I had to eat some meat because I was so disconnected from earth after all them years of not eating meat. And I would tell you that joint was crazy, but in a good way. But now I don't eat meat again because I have it all in my system now. But when I need to ground, I'll eat some cheese because it's something heavy on my body. But as we ground, it will allow our thoughts to come out. So the main thing is also when your thoughts are so sporadic, you got to get rid of it. So at least exactly, have a difficult time filtering out, and then I wonder why I'm up. Yes, that means you're empathetic like a mug, but that's your superpower. I think the best thing that you can do is like when I came across it, I realized like as I would walk away, and I'll know I was happy. Then I said after I talked to somebody, like I'm starting to judge myself, and I said this is not my energy, and I was like I can feel the energy, but I am above it, and that's what I tell myself. And so then it no longer gives that energy the authority to speak on my mind because I just already asserted my authority over it. So at the same time, you can tell yourself, take a deep breath. I am now, I release all else. So it's like you're telling your energy you are only yourself. And at the same time, that allows you to harness that energy and transmute it and now give it a new identity as yours. But you only give it the new identity as you hold it to reset it and then breathe out through the nose. It's very important you breathe out through your nose and not your mouth because the mouth doesn't have a filter. So you will feel like a chaotic shift in your physical reality. But if you breathe through your nose, it will be a subtle, smooth transition. Like if you ever just sat there and someone was arguing with you, I've been doing customer service and sales for like a decade, right? And they just arguing and you sit right there and you just breathe it in. Now, in that moment, I was holding it, I was affirming like everything's always working out in my favor. And then I'm breathing back out. And then that person's like, they caught that energy too, because I breathed in the environment and now I'm breathing it back out. So now they're breathing in what I brought out too. So I reset the energy for the whole environment. And that is because I had the power of feeling everybody's energy. So if you could feel everybody's energy, you also have the authority to make it better. Yeah, hey Tangerine Dream. Yeah, that's what we here to elevate it all, okay? Okay, name's Jeff. When you get there, you come back to this live. But no, we are in control of our reality. Sometimes the illusion of life makes it think that we are the victim, but everything is a strengthening process to make us better. Yes. So sometimes we come across this information, we come across these experiences thinking we're just in our human form, but there's something within us that has no limitations. And that's the part that, this journey gives us these obstacles to learn how to overcome, not on the physical way, but with our mind. So yeah, Esmeralda, you already asked me that. Yes, if you wanted to be a good couple, it is. See, your mind creates reality. Real quick, if you wasn't here earlier, basically, Kate, you might as well be up and catch this too. But technically, we are all just a big ball of atoms. So it's like, if the law of physics take effect to atoms, then that means the law of attraction, whatever you are frequently thinking of cognitively is what you attract. So even like Deepak Chopra's already said it, like if you got a lot of bills in your mailbox, if you're focusing like I'm in debt, I am in debt, because of the frequency of how much you keep saying it, that's what reflects back. The universe is like, oh, you're in a lot of debt, let me give it to you. There's no filter of the universe saying, oh, they don't want it. No, if you get a lot of debt and you respond positively and like, I always have the financial abundance I need, it will actually shift what responds to you. So if you had your heart broken in the past and you're like, dang, I'm so sad, my heart's broken. No, you can say, I accept what happened, but moving forward, I only accept love. And so first of all, that love's gonna come from yourself, and it's going to actually attract to you after that. Yes. Esmeralda, I think at this point, you should just take a deep breath, ask yourself again via intuition, because your intuition already knows. I don't like to get involved in people's life when it comes to relationships. I don't think anyone should ever get involved with someone's relationship, because people's experience, depending on what their karmic, debt is different. So just because love didn't work out for one person, most of the time they're projecting their failures and like, don't you be with that girl, blah, 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 because that happened to me in the past. And I wish people weren't so broken. So like, I will never interfere with nobody's love life. I would tell you how to just better yourself to get it, but I think it's unfair when people speak on someone's love like they can tell what someone's journey is. But I would tell you, your intuition already knows if you should keep trying on that. And the thing is, your intuition be telling you, but we be like overlooking our intuition like, no, I do love him. And your intuition be like, stop being so blind. And he's like, I love him anyway. And then, and then it's gonna be too late, and then we get our heart broken. It's like, I should have listened. But at the same time, that feeling is just so beautiful. The feeling of just like having the experience to learn and have like it's amazing. I love it all. I love the journey, but I ain't got nobody right now. I ain't had nobody for a minute because getting into it. Yeah, I learned the ways. Let's see, I saw some other awesome comments. Let all things go. Yep. Oh, thank you. But you never chase that person. And you just keep focusing on you. And if they keep attracting to you, that means they're at your frequency. Because here's the thing. We could like attract somebody, but what was you doing at that time? What was your frequency at? So it's like, were you upset? And you like, man, I want a man. I want a partner. So now the partner comes maybe 2 days later, but you have to think of what energy was I in when I called in that partner. Now you gotta higher frequency because you just started your plant-based diet. But when you called them in, you was eating that steak and them Takis, and so now they're gonna be low vibrational, but you're not gonna know it because they're still gonna resonate with you. But when it comes to you ready to grow even more, they're gonna be stuck at that level you met them, and you're not able to take them with you, because who said it was in their divine journey to grow at that level with you, or even grow at all? Maybe that's like where that's their highest level, because they were at a lower level starting to begin with. Oh, my source said, don't you say that, because I believe we all are entitled to our highest. The thing is, the obstacle, our starting point is just different, our starting card. But I know we are meant to be like strongish in this lifetime, and that's why so many phenomenons are happening in our favor. Yes. So no matter what, whenever something on the journey seems so hard, be like, dang, I'm so powerful that this strengthening opportunity had to come to me. Exactly. Yeah, that isolation is powerful. And then you really get to master yourself. And then it's like, I always believe like you chase being your higher self. And when you're in the energy of your higher self, everything that you want can come to you because you're at the highest level. But, you know, when we're on the journey to get to our higher self, we'll stop as we're moving. We'll stop because we see something down here. Then we go down here. And then we're trying to carry this burden with us. And now it's taking longer because it's heavier debt that we're taking on that did not belong to us. And for the most part, the other party isn't willing to, you know, be very conscious of the healing they need to do. And that's not their fault, but usually the dynamic, one's more awakened than the other. One is super awakened to the point where they're like, yeah, we were together in a past life. And the other one's like, I just thought you was cute. And then they find out later after you move on and heal like a mug, and they're like, it was you all along. But they had to find out when they left you and went and be with somebody else, because it's in those karmic relationships that they learn lessons as well too. So to me, that's that twin flame dynamic. Katie. Yeah, that's good. No, okay, I heard you, rid of me. Number 9, that's your favorite number. Hey, do you guys know about life paths? Yeah, this whole live was technically about the cards I make. But it's like, I make these cards so we can like have one-on-one strengthening development with our intuition. But I love talking in general, like all things healing. That's what Informal Matter 777 do. That's my shop. Do all things crystal jewelry, all that. I got the candles. We got everything we need for our higher selves. Thank you. Show you a card? All right, give me 1 second. Let me drink some water. Thank you. And I got necklaces too. Well, obviously I'm wearing them, but okay, for rid of me number 9. Let's get into it. Blessings of the source of all creation. What is the message for rid of me? Energetic boundary and highest vibration. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, you're in the moment of celebration, stepping into leadership amongst yourself, amongst your own journey. A new journey has awakened. You're getting your recognition. Okay, so the shadow aspect of you has left, okay? You are no longer hiding certain parts of yourself. You're getting into what it is you want. Okay, 777, more energy, more fire, get into it. Also, let me Okay, you're realizing that the recognition, it starts from within first. You're allowing yourself to go within and see yourself for who you are, which is all that in the bag of divine. That is allowing you to let go of like any feeling of obligations that you had in the past that you felt like you need to hold on to. And now you're getting this rush of new energy to go for what it is that you wanted, to finish out the seeds you planted long ago. Now the thing is, a lot of planets were in retrograde, so it was like you was going upstream against things. But the way that Neptune just went into like this new Aries after 165 years, you have no choice. You cannot run from your dreams. This is no more wade in the water. Like, you are it. And so like your spirit within yourself, your body's changing. You're going through this quantum leap that you can't even stop because it's part of your destiny. You gotta do it. And so they're like forcing you to step into your divine truth, to go into it. Yes. Okay, I know that's right. I got a lot of good energy. Y'all, I'm all about finding our best version of ourselves. And so that's what I'm talking about over here. Now, I did pull a few cards, but we just really talking all things spiritual, all things ascending. Get into it. Get into it. Okay. That's all for you. You want more? You want more rid of me? I'm going to pull a I'm gonna pull the